Let's be honest, most people won't ever be rich. And it's not because they can't be. The reality is most people sabotage their own chances without even realizing it. It's not about luck, background, or being born with a silver spoon. It's about decisions, habits, and mindset. There's a reason why only a small percentage of people make it to wealth, and it's because they do things differently. The truth is, most people either don't know what it takes, or they aren't willing to do what it takes. So today, let's talk about the 10 reasons why most people will never be rich, and trust me, it's not for lack of opportunity. We're going to dive into the 10 biggest reasons why most people never build real wealth. And let me tell you, these aren't just some pie-in-the-sky theories. These are the real deal, down-in-the-trenches mistakes I've seen people make for years. So buckle up, because we're about to get real honest about money. Stick with me to the end, and I promise you'll walk away with some straight-talking advice that could change your financial life. Number 1, relying on one source of income. Relying on just one source of income is like trying to build a house on a foundation of sand. It might look okay for a while, but the first sign of trouble and the whole thing comes crashing down. You lose your job, illness hits, or maybe the company decides to downsize, and suddenly you're in a world of hurt. All your eggs are in one basket, and that basket just got kicked over. Not a good feeling, right? It's like putting all your faith in a single wobbly chair. Sure, it might hold you for a little while, but wouldn't you rather have a sturdy couch with multiple legs to support you? Multiple income streams, that's the key. A side hustle, investments, rental property, anything to diversify and create a safety net. Don't wait until the storm hits to wish you had built a stronger foundation. Remember, hope is not a strategy. Don't be caught with your financial pants down. Get proactive, diversify your income, and build a foundation that can weather any storm. Number 2, living beyond your means and instant gratification. Too many people live paycheck to paycheck, not because they don't earn enough, but because they spend too much. They rack up credit card debt, take on car loans they can't afford, and buy things just to keep up with others. The result? There's no money left to invest, save, or grow. If you're constantly spending everything you make, there's no path to wealth. You can't outspend your income forever. That new car smell fades. The trendy clothes end up in the back of your closet, and you're left with a mountain of debt and a serious case of buyer's remorse. Instant gratification is the enemy of long-term wealth. It's like eating a whole bag of chips in one sitting. Sure, it feels good in the moment, but then you're left feeling bloated, guilty, and wondering where your financial pants went. Delayed gratification, on the other hand, is where it's at. It's about having the discipline to say no to that impulse purchase, to save up for what you really want, and to invest in your future. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is financial freedom. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of saying no to those shiny distractions. Number 3, comfort with mediocrity. A lot of people settle for good enough. They get a steady job, make a decent salary, and think that's all there is. But the truth is, comfort is the enemy of progress. The rich are never satisfied with just being comfortable. They're always pushing for more, learning, and expanding. Most people, on the other hand, are happy to stay where they are, and that's why they never break out of mediocrity. Settling for mediocrity is a surefire way to stay stuck in a financial rut. It's like aiming for the bottom rung of the ladder and wondering why you never reach the top. Mediocrity whispers, play it safe, don't rock the boat, just be content with what you have. But let me tell you, contentment without growth is stagnation. You were made for more than just getting by. You have talents, skills, and a fire in your belly that deserves to be unleashed. Don't let fear or complacency hold you back. Embrace the discomfort of growth. Step outside your comfort zone. Dare to dream bigger, set bolder goals, and chase after the life you truly desire. Remember, average is over. The world is filled with ordinary, but you, my friend, were born to be extraordinary. So ditch the mediocrity and unleash your inner financial rock star. Number 4. Procrastination. We've all been there. I'll start saving tomorrow. I'll look into investing next month. I'll create a budget eventually. Sound familiar? That, my friends, is the sound of procrastination, and it's the death knell of your financial dreams. Most people put off making smart financial moves because they think there's always time. But the longer you wait, the harder it is to catch up. Wealth building takes time, and the earlier you start, the better. Procrastination kills financial growth, but most people don't realize it until it's too late. Procrastination is like hitting the snooze button on your financial future. You think you're buying yourself a little more time, but in reality, you're just delaying the inevitable. Every day you put off making those important financial decisions is a day further away from your goals. It's like trying to run a marathon, but stopping to take a nap at every mile marker. You're never going to reach the finish line that way. The time to act is now. Don't let fear, uncertainty, or plain old laziness hold you back. Take that first step, no matter how small. Open that savings account, make that investment, or finally tackle that budget. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So stop hitting the snooze button and start taking action. Your future self will thank you. Number 5. Blaming external circumstances. It's easy to blame the economy, taxes, or your boss for your financial struggles, but the truth is, your financial future is in your hands. Wealthy people don't make excuses, they find solutions. Most people, however, spend their time pointing fingers instead of taking control. When you're always looking for something or someone to blame, you're giving away your power to change your situation. Stop blaming the world. Listen, we all know life can throw some curveballs. The economy tanks, unexpected expenses pop up, and sometimes it feels like the universe is conspiring against your bank account. But here's the thing, blaming external circumstances for your financial situation is like blaming the weather for getting rained on. It's pointless and gets you nowhere. Look, I'm not saying there aren't factors outside your control that can impact your finances, but focusing on what you can't control is a recipe for frustration and inaction. Instead of playing the blame game, shift your focus to what you can control. You can control your spending habits, your savings goals, your investment strategies, and your willingness to learn and grow. Remember, you're not a passenger on the financial roller coaster of life. You're the driver. So grab the wheel, buckle up, and take control of your financial destiny. 6. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Show me your friends. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Well, let me tell you, that applies to your finances too. Who you hang around matters. If you're constantly around people who don't have ambition, financial discipline, or the desire to grow, it's easy to fall into the same patterns. The rich surround themselves with like-minded people, those who push them to do better, think bigger, and take action. Most people stick with the same circle, and that circle keeps them stuck. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly spending money they don't have, racking up debt and living paycheck to paycheck, guess what? You're likely headed down that same path. Look, I'm not saying you need to ditch your friends who are struggling financially, but it's crucial to be mindful of the company you keep and the influence it has on your financial mindset. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be better, who are financially savvy, and who support your goals. Seek out mentors, join communities of like-minded individuals, and learn from those who have already achieved what you're striving for. Remember, your network is your net worth, so choose your inner circle wisely and watch your financial well-being soar. Number 7 is fear, the dream killer. Let's talk about fear, my people, that little voice in the back of your head that whispers, what if you fail? What if you lose everything? What if you make a mistake? Fear is a powerful emotion, and it can paralyze you from taking the very actions that could lead to financial freedom. Most people are terrified of failure. They play it safe and avoid taking any risks. But guess what? Playing it safe rarely leads to wealth. The rich understand that failure is part of the process. They take calculated risks, learn from their mistakes, and move forward. Meanwhile, most people let fear keep them stuck in the same place, never even trying. Here's the thing about fear. It often disguises itself as logic. It tells you to play it safe, to stick with what you know, to avoid taking risks. But you know what's riskier than taking calculated risks? Staying stuck in a life of financial mediocrity because you're too afraid to go after what you truly want. Listen, I'm not saying you should throw caution to the wind and make reckless financial decisions, but I am saying that you need to acknowledge your fears, challenge them, and then take action in spite of them. Remember, the greatest regrets in life are not from the things we did, but from the things we didn't do. So don't let fear hold you back from pursuing your financial dreams. Take a deep breath, trust your gut, and take that leap of faith. Number 8, no clear goals. Most people don't have a real plan for their financial future. They might have vague dreams of being rich, but without clear goals, those dreams never turn into action. The wealthy set specific financial goals and create a roadmap to get there. Most people just drift along, hoping for the best without any direction or strategy. You might end up somewhere, but it's unlikely to be where you want to be. Having clear financial goals gives you direction, motivation, and a roadmap to follow. It allows you to track your progress, celebrate your wins, and make adjustments along the way. So what are your financial goals? Do you want to be debt-free, buy a house, retire early, invest in your children's education? Whatever your goals may be, write them down, make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So get clear on your financial destination, create a plan to get there, and watch your financial dreams become a reality. Number 9, not investing early. One of the easiest ways to build wealth is to start investing early. The power of compound interest is real, but many people don't take advantage of it. They think they'll start investing later, but later rarely comes. By the time they realize the importance of investing, they've already missed out on years of potential growth. The rich start early. The average person waits too long. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Listen, I know it can be tempting to put off investing until later. You've got bills to pay, expenses to cover, and that new gadget you just have to have. But here's the thing. Time is your greatest asset when it comes to investing. Even small amounts invested consistently over time can add up to significant wealth down the road. It's like planting a seed. The sooner you plant it, the more time it has to grow into a mighty oak. Remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. So don't delay any longer. Start small, stay consistent, and let the magic of compound interest work its wonders. Last but not least, at number 10, lack of financial education. It's simple. You can't win the game if you don't know the rules. Schools don't teach you how to handle money, and most people don't take the time to educate themselves. They don't know how to budget, invest, or make their money work for them. Instead, they end up mismanaging what they earn, falling into debt, and wondering why they're not getting ahead. Most people wouldn't show up for a marathon without doing any training. So why do so many people approach their finances without any financial education? Listen, I get it. Finance can seem intimidating, complex, and downright boring. But here's the thing. Financial literacy is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It empowers you to make informed decisions about your money, avoid costly mistakes, and build a secure financial future. The good news is there are countless resources available to help you boost your financial IQ. Read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses, and seek guidance from financial professionals. Remember, knowledge is power, and financial knowledge is financial power. So invest in yourself, educate yourself, and watch your financial confidence soar. Being rich is not something reserved for a select few. It comes down to making different choices and adopting the right mindset. Most people won't achieve wealth because they are unwilling to break old habits or step out of their comfort zones. But if you are serious about building wealth, it is completely up to you. Take responsibility, educate yourself, set clear goals, and stop making excuses. The path to wealth is not easy, but it is not impossible either. The only question is, are you ready to do what it takes? Because if you are, nothing can hold you back. Take control of your money, make smart choices, and watch your financial future transform. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more straight-talking financial advice. And be sure to let me know in the comments which of these mistakes resonated with you the most. Let's keep the conversation going.